synergy with the team. So let's get right into it with the time that we have here together. Mark, biggest difference between being a millionaire and a billionaire, what would you say?
The difference between having $100 and $1,000, or a dollar, or a penny and $1,000. It's
no difference.
No, it's a huge difference.
Only two things could get you through this, man. That's patience and persistence.
And was a millionaire a few times over, but just in terms of what you can do and the opportunities it buys, there's no comparison.
At the billionaire mark.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Really take some time and really look at who you're surrounding yourself with.
I talk about the one thing in business you can control is effort. Going out there and sales, curing all.
Nigga, you don't hustle, you don't eat. You don't hustle, you don't eat, nigga. Hustle harder. You ain't gonna never hustle hard as me. Think I do this shit for the money? I do it for
Body can't trap my mind. Easily explain why we adapt to crime. I'd rather die enormous than live dormant. That's how we own it.
Because look, if you're competing with me, you better know what you're doing. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick your ass. And you're not gonna outwork me. And so,
how could a man have his name on a company, call himself the chairman, say it's his, and get fired from it? Because he ain't putting up the bread. So if you don't put up the bread, you really not the boss. I don't care what somebody tells you. It's not your dream, it's theirs. You gotta act accordingly. You can't mess up.
I got to get to the bag. Hey yo, let's smoke some. I can't. Nah, I'm not smoking nothing with y'all right now. I gotta get to the bag. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. But you have to be ready. We got the same 24 hours. You got to use your time wisely, and you have to be ready to really, really do the things other people aren't trying to do.
It doesn't matter what's happening. I don't care what's happening. I don't care what you're on or this person's on. This is what I like.
You're talking, alluding to it earlier about entrepreneurs being born or built, and I think I knew I was wired to be excited about business.
You got to wake up and you got to drive. You got to be driven to go get something done.
Man, I just had the hunger. Like, my mother never raised me to ask for a handout. Like a lot of people that got into this game, they walking around with somebody else's chain on or driving somebody else's car and didn't even pay for the shoes that they got on their feet. My mother had a decent job, you know what I'm saying? But she gave me a little allowance, $15, $20 a week, and I had to go out and get my own job at age 15. Matter of fact, at 14, I was cutting hair in a barbershop, so it was instilled in me to go out and just get it.
You need to pull off from over there and go somewhere that'll show you why you appreciate being here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Spend time with your children. Being able to have enough power where you can architect your life, where you can move when it's convenient for your children.
My life is tailor-made for me.
If I was going to be successful, I had to be successful with myself. I couldn't be successful doing what other people were doing. I had to do what I believed in.
I like to advance every year, to advance myself, spiritually, mentally, everything. I like to advance myself. I have more of a fear going back than losing money.
That's probably one of the biggest motivations behind a lot of my raps is the amount of people that want me to fall or whatever. I think that should be the motivation for most rappers, The further you climb towards the top, the more hands you have on your pant leg dragging you to the bottom. They just start tugging at you.
People around me, they don't see the moves that you make. So they're gonna tell you everything that you should have did, could have did, but it's not a part of your vision. You'll get thrown off. You gotta always stick to your vision no matter what.
Always be like this. This is just what life is like. And it gives you a distorted vision of reality. So I like to keep myself grounded and connected to what I know is real. And what's real is, shit, your ass up, you're gonna end up right back here.
If you're not happy, you're cracked. And you can see all of these fucking rich motherfuckers killing themselves and depressed and all the problems. I'm like, and also it's great when you come from the hood, nothing's a problem. Yesterday my hard drives crashed. I've been editing for 3 fucking years, bro. 3 years. We finally got to the last cut. And we put it on we put the last cut on the same hard drive that everything's on, and the editor that day didn't back it up. The shit crashed.
Chats on the move.
Stop hating on them, cause
but one thing about it, you can never get where I'm gonna go, cause you start crying when your woman run off and another nigga bumped her. You got to accept the game. You understand? Cause the pussy don't belong to you, just renting it, nigga.
As creative people who dedicate their entire life
to making something better for the world. Let me explain what anybody that knows an artist, and you know someone that's giving that, if you know an artist, there's only one thing you can say, give, or ask them when you see them. There are 2 words. Thank you. There's no, why didn't you do this? Yo, I want that. What's up? No, we dedicate our entire life to making our current time and civilization better, to adding something to the culture. And there is only 2 words that you can say. Thank you.
You know, it takes a real man or woman to decide that they're gonna go after their dream and they ain't gonna stop and they ain't gonna let nobody stop them. Keep doing what you gotta do. Keep going, baby.
What did it take for you to build your empire?
Man, it took execution, time after time after time, you know what I'm saying? Proper execution in many different areas. And consistency. It took resilience. And you know, you just have to show up and show out so often.
Right on.
Time after time, you gotta wake up and you gotta drive. You gotta be driven to go get something done now. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, for real, and it's a gamble sometimes. You gotta really, you gotta be forward thinking, ahead of the curve when it comes time to make certain decisions. And you gotta be willing to stand on your beliefs. Because a lot of times you're the only one who can see it. You dig? And other people, they don't see it really, but you gotta really believe in what you got inside of you that's telling you and driving you to a certain goal for something.
I can dig.
Yeah.
I never gave up on a moment, even when other people gave up on different moments. They might feel like, damn, why you made that move? And I'm like, man, shit, it was just Rex on Rex. I gave it away, I wrote it. Why would you write a song? Why it won't be your song? But you don't see my vision for where I'm at right now. You seen it then when he was getting more money for a shoulder than me. I felt like that I did all the work, but I didn't let that energy get in the way of what I was doing. But people around me, they don't see the moves that you make. So they're gonna tell you everything that you should have did, could have did, but it's not a part of your vision. You'll get thrown off. You gotta always stick to your vision no matter what. If you wrote it down when you was a kid, you gotta stick to that vision. You can't get here and get some money and be like, I wanna change it up now, because that's what ain't got you here. You gotta keep whatever got you here.
People tell you you're winning, but you feel like you're not, but you still continue to do what other people perceive as winning.
Yeah.
If you think you're winning, but you feel like you're losing, then you're losing.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're losing, you lost.
Set up shop, nigga, fuck the cops. I got plenty guap. Young Rude at the down fool with the down two. We the gang, nigga, try the gang, nigga, bust it.
You know what I mean? Even no matter what situation you in, if you rich, poor, whatever, however, like if you just want to be able to have your own experiences in life, great experiences, and listen and learn from other people's mistakes, so you don't have to walk down and make the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just hard-headed. They want to make the same mistakes so they can say they did it. But man, just create your own path, man, and just do it your way.
How many stains you hit? Don't know. How many stains? Private plane converted over to private plane. Cooking it up with baking soda. How many chains? You ain't thinking how I'm thinking.